searched for a church home for a couple of years prior to finding Saginaw United Methodist Church. In our church, there were lots of things that were important to us, and when we visited here, we found that this church had a young pastoral team, as well as a church that had lots of children in service, and that was attractive to us. We were looking for a home where we could raise our boys in a Christian environment.
I love ST and Jason's sermons, but it's also just the feeling of community, just more or less because it's a smaller church and it feels everyone in the church. It's not like a very one of those mega churches where you don't really know them, or that it's like a huge stadium of people that you don't know.
When you walk through those doors, you have a feeling like no other. There's a feeling of real welcomeness, and you feel the love when you walk in. And it's not just the first Sunday as a visitor, it's every Sunday after. And whether there's a need, whether it's yours or whether you know of someone who has a need, the church seems to pull together and come together and show that support to family and to community.
The ministry and witness of the church is most evident to us through the different things that the children are involved in. This year, Vacation Bible School was just an incredible turnout, not just of people that are involved directly in the church, but also in the community. That's also reflected in the Easter Sunday Easter egg hunt, the Halloween trunk or treat drive. There's so many things that are done here in this church where the children are participating and involved, but also invited, or also people from the community coming. So, from the level of the children, the witnessing that is done through this church is absolutely incredible.
Whether it's Community Link, whether it's Kids Hope, programs that are designed to help these kids that they have challenges in their life and need a mentor or need support from people. The church pulls together and supports programs like Kids Hope. It's the current programs of Go Snacks, where they're putting backpacks of food for kids together that just don't have an opportunity to know that their next meal is going to be there on weekends. That's just three off the top of my head. I could go on and on, but this church really provides a service to its own members and to community.
For example, like a youth group, for their mission week this summer, we helped create the garage for the snack pack ministry, and that was a lot of fun, in my opinion. It was a really great bonding experience, and there's so many other things that I can't even think off the top of my head.
For us, God's presence is reflected in the lives of our children. Having them learn and grow and participate in church reflects God's love in our lives. Carson loves to participate in singing in the choir, with the choir, and directing the choir. He absolutely is thrilled to participate as an usher when I get to usher. And through our practice of prayers each night, he has learned the Lord's Prayer and got to stand with Jason and give the Lord's Prayer in front of church a couple of weeks ago.
He said that was his best day ever. Was that your best day ever, Carson?
Like that too.
Yep. I mentioned Kids Hope earlier. I am a Kids Hope mentor, and it's been a tremendous blessing to God's credit and the credit of the program. It's allowed me to make a difference in a young boy's life that otherwise might not have ever happened. And that's huge for these kids today, to know that people love them regardless of their circumstances and what they're going through.
When we joined the church, we joined and had the boys baptized on the same weekend. So our joining had an impact that we will remember forever. And the support that we felt from the congregation, who all promised the same vows to us, was absolutely incredible.